Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today is Saturday, 25th of June 2016. This is Edward Udedas, Devasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline of the Daily Mirror says, Avant-Garde captain remanded. The captain of the Avant-Garde ship, who was taken into custody on October 13, 2015 by the Sri Lanka Navy along with an alleged illegal cache of firearms and explosives, was remanded till July 5, 2016 by the Galle Chief Magistrate Nilupuli Lankapura yesterday. Cameron resigns. Prime Minister David Cameron is to step down by October after the UK voted to leave the European Union, the BBC reported yesterday. Mr. Cameron made the announcement in a statement outside Downing Street after the final result was announced. Britain votes to leave EU. Britain has voted to leave the European Union, the BBC said, based on voter tallies from Thursday's referendum, an outcome that would set the country on an uncertain path and deal the largest setback to European efforts to forge greater unity since World War II. Joint opposition protest march against Mahendra. A chaotic situation prevailed as the joint opposition demonstrated and staged a protest march demanding the resignation of Central Bank Governor Arjun Mahendran, accused of a bond scam, and for the cancellation of the recent tax hikes. New national policy for school admissions to prevent parents going after politicians. President Maithripala Sirisena said the government would introduce a new national policy for the admission of children to school to prevent the parents going after politicians and government officers to get their children to school. President Sirisena, speaking at the annual prize-giving ceremony of Royal College Colombo yesterday, added that plans made by every government so far regarding school admission had failed, and every year parents compete each other in desperation to admit their child to a better school. New Constitution. Steering Committee to submit interim report. The steering committee, appointed by the Constitutional Assembly for evolving proposals for a new constitution, will submit an interim report to the House next month, it is learnt. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline of the Daily News says, Central Bank Governor won't seek extension until COP investigations conclude. Mahendran's term of office expires on June 30. Central Bank Governor Arjun Mahendran informed the Central Bank Monetary Board that he would not seek an extension of his term until the Committee on Public Enterprises investigations conclude. Mahendran's term of office is to expire on June 30. COP recently resumed investigations into allegations against Mahendran for having been involved in bond dealings favoring to a firm related to his son-in-law. Right to Information Bill passed. The Right to Information Bill was unanimously passed with amendments in Parliament yesterday. Mass Media and Parliamentary Reforms Minister Gayantha Karunatilaka read out the amendments to the bill at the committee stage, also incorporating some of the amendments proposed by MEP leader Dinesh Gunawardena and JVP MP Vijitha Herath. 2 women among 6 nabbed with heroin worth 12 million rupees. The Police Narcotics Bureau arrested 6 suspects, including 2 women, along with a kilo and 50 grams of heroin. They also took 2 3-wheelers into custody, along with the suspects. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. Cameron loses Brexit and resigns. Fears hit Lankan exporters, foreign remittances. British Prime Minister David Cameron and his wife Samantha walked back into 10 Downing Street after he spoke to the press in central London on 24 June 2016. Britain has voted to break out of the European Union, striking a thunderous blow against the bloc and spreading panic through world markets Friday as sterling collapsed to a 31-year low. Weak pound may affect exports, tourism. Lanka could lose UK's GSP Plus benefits. Sri Lanka may no longer be entitled to the benefits of GSP Plus accruing to exports to the UK following its exit from the EU yesterday. A spokesman for the EU delegation to Sri Lanka confirmed that while the exact date as to when GSP Plus benefits to exports to UK will be removed was still unknown, but was pessimistic it would not be removed. EDB chairperson Indra Malwatha said recently that apparel exporters were expecting to increase exports by $500 million if GSP Plus was restored to Sri Lanka. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.